Hey Ryan, how's it going? Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. I remember talking to you before the start of last season and just how excited you were to continue to learn last season. And now that you have that additional season under your belt, going into this year competing for a starting job, just kind of where you're at mentally and how you're approaching this spring as opposed to the previous two here.
Yeah, I mean, I think my approach is the same. I'm trying to go out there and make every play the best play, but really just develop and take this time to grow as a player, grow as a teammate, and kind of whatever happens, happens. I'm in the middle of my road, year 3, and obviously I have goals and dreams in mind, but I think, just it's a long journey, and I'm kind of pushing every day.
How do you view this competition? They bring in Caden. You got Juju coming in as the 5-star, but you've got the experience here. You've been, now in this offense for, 2 years. I mean, kind of 1 year with Shermer. But how do you view this whole, competition that's going on this spring?
Yeah, I mean, it's really up to me just to kind of use that advantage I have of knowing the offense and having kind of that edge, and just every day I'm trying to just be the best player I can be and be the best quarterback and the best teammate I can be.
We didn't get to see you a whole lot this last year, because Shedeur, thankfully, was healthy, right? But how are you better than maybe you were in August?
A lot better, I think. Just with time, the game feels a little slower. The reads are a little bit slower, and I think just experience. You just have. I've got years under my belt now, and it feels good. I feel comfortable out there.
With the third iteration now of this coaching staff, because there's more turnover with this coaching staff, how do you feel they've narrowed it down, kind of selected it? How do you feel they're meshing together?
I think it's been great. I've obviously seen a lot of players come in and out of this locker room throughout the years, and I think Coach Prime and the coaches have put together a good group of kids. I think it's still early. I think we're still in that meshing process a little bit, but I mean the talent's real, and I know that Coach Prime and our coaches are going to put together a good locker room, and I think they have.
Anything else for Ryan? Go ahead, Brian.
Should I ask how you've enjoyed working with Pat Shermer, who obviously a long time in the NFL, and have you learned a lot from him, and has that been kind of a fun experience for you?
Yeah, I've learned a ton from Coach Pat. Obviously, I mean, he's as smart as they come. He has all the experience, 20-plus years in the NFL. It's been great. I think it's been a journey for me. I'm going to year 3 with him, and it's been great. He's been a great coach. He's hard on us as quarterbacks, and he's smart. And so I just try to every meeting and try to take one little thing from him, because he's got all the knowledge and all everything that a quarterback needs. So
Matt, take us home here.
There's a lot of, I would say, false narratives out there, from a bunch of different sources about who Shedeur is, what type of person he is as he goes through the draft process of being heavily scrutinized. As somebody who shared that quarterback room with him for the last couple of years, what kind of person, what kind of teammate, what kind of leader would you say he is?
yeah, I've spent a lot of time with Shedeur, obviously. I think I have nothing but the best words to say. I mean, I followed in his footsteps. I got to watch him for 2 years. And he's a leader by example. I think he goes through his life correctly, and I think he's a great teammate, and he's a good leader too. I saw him bring that locker room together and lead that team last year to a lot of success that we had, and so I think he's going to have great success, and yeah, have all the positive words in the world to say about him.
How does it make you feel then when you see some of that stuff?
I think it's cool. It's cool to see that Travis and Shedeur were once my teammates, and now they're going to go do great things in the NFL. No, it's very cool, and I'm excited to see their careers shape out.
All right, thanks, Ryan.
Yep, thank you guys.